This is a brand new pistol from a brand new company. Will it be worth buying, or will it be a pile of hot garbage? We're gonna break it down into 5 key categories and give you everything you need to know on the Rost Martin RM1C in 5 minutes or less. 20,000% of gun owners don't carry enough medical gear on them every day, and it's 4 billion% more likely for you to save someone's life than have to end it. These percentages have not been evaluated for accuracy. Medical Gear Outfitters has you covered. The Civilian Medical Trauma Kit has shears, a cat tourniquet, chest seals, and tons more. And if you're like me and go off the pavement, you need the Overlander kit for your vehicle. You never know when you will become the first responder. Use code TGC10 at medicalgearoutfitters.com. For build quality, they actually kind of surprised me. I've handled some guns from new companies, and sometimes they're just awful. Like, sometimes they are just trash. This one is the opposite of that. The finishes are nice, and the fitment of all the parts is good. Everything feels tight and well built. I've also had 0 malfunctions with this gun while filming, which is much different than the last 2 videos that we put out. Good shooting, Tex. Let me ask you this right now, after you had a nice run there. Would you carry that?
With the way it's set up right now with the light and everything?
Yeah, just like that. Would you carry it?
Yep. Yep, right. 100%.
I'll give this a 5 out of 5. For ergonomics, the RM1C is a compact gun. It's a little bit on the small side. The grip has a nice shape to it, and the texture is okay. I would have preferred maybe a little bit more aggressive texture, but it wasn't bad. There's also a nice little textured area for consistent support thumb placement, although it really offers no extra control on the gun. It's not like a ledge, just like a spot to put your thumb. It has indexing points on both sides of the frame. That's pretty cool. There's also a replaceable backstrap, but we just left the medium one on the gun. 4 out of 5 for ergos. In terms of features, this one's kind of basic. It comes with a 15 round and a 17 round mag. They are CZ P10C pattern mags, which means they are easy to come by. So that's the Dan Wesson DWX magazine, but it is, I believe, a P10, CZ P10 mag. Go ahead. Cool, that's great. There's also an optic cut that uses a plate system, and the plates aren't too expensive at under 23 bucks each. It does ship with the RMR plate. Otherwise, there's nothing special going on here. 3 out of 5. In terms of practical accuracy, neither Long Range Ben or myself really liked the trigger. It wasn't horrible, it just, I don't know, it could be better. The recoil impulse is short. You can tell it's a small gun. It doesn't necessarily like hurt. It's just not as smooth as some of the bigger, sort of like competition-y style guns. We both found the gun to be a bit snappy in recoil impulse, but that didn't stop us from putting down above average groups at roughly 10 yards. I was actually surprised that we connected so well with it.
Are you trying to be like me now?
Okay, let's go look at them.
John's group?
Okay, that's my group. Ben's group.
And that little guy, we don't have to worry about that little guy.
That little guy? I wouldn't worry about that little guy. 4 out of 5 for accuracy. And for value, the RM1C has an MSRP of just $459. That is on the budget side of pistols these days, and for that money, I think this is a great gun. It didn't really like wow me, but in a sea of guns in this size, it's a little bit different and it brings solid value to the table. I'll tell you what, man, this thing's running really well. For its size, it's a little snappy. You know, sort of Glock 19-ish, but it's running pretty good. 4 out of 5 for value, giving this a total score of 20 out of 25. That's a good score. Yeah, that's solid.